Please note that once you receive a base nomination, that's if you're not going through the express entry route, then you cannot add an express entry profile and switch to express entry nomination. Their decision is final. So if you don't link your express entry profile to your MPNP profile before receiving your nomination, then you have to apply through the base nomination. So you'd go the other route, but you can't go through express entry. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We are going to continue answering questions from the comment section, and today we are going to focus on this particular question that says, how can I link my express entry profile to MPNP? Let's dive in. If you have an express entry profile, it can be linked to your Manitoba provincial nominee profile, and that can be done either when you are completing your MPNP expression of interest, or even after submitting your full application to the province. There is still an opportunity for you to add your express entry profile and link that to your MPNP profile, and that's what we are going to be looking at today. However, your nomination certificate will specify whether you applied as an express entry participant or a non-express entry, so you want to make sure that this linkage happens before your status would have changed from just being an applicant to a nominee. So step one, of course, you have to create your express entry profile, and that can be done using the IRCC secure account. Once you have your valid express entry profile, then you will receive an express entry profile number and a job seeker validation code. That will be auto-generated the moment you have submitted your application, and that will be in your profile in the form of a letter. You will need that letter in order to link that to your MPNP profile. You, whilst creating your express entry profile, you must make sure that you indicate an interest in Manitoba. You can link express entry even after submitting your MPNP full application. That's after you have received your LAA and you have submitted your full application. And you must link your express entry profile to your MPNP before you actually receive a nomination. For this reason, this is just a sample of a nomination certificate. And importantly, look at this section here. It says, this letter confirms that you have been nominated for the provincial nominee program. And this section in red, it says your nomination is through express entry. So your certificate will specify what type of nomination you have, be it express entry or non-express entry. And so you don't want to wait until your certificate or your nomination is issued. So how do you link your express entry profile? Well, this can be done through MPNP web form. And then you add your express entry profile number as well as your job seeker validation code to your MPNP application. And that letter that you would have received with your profile number and the job seeker validation code, then you would be required to upload that letter to the MPNP. So here's a copy or a sample of what you will see once you go to the web form. This web form pertains to applicants under the skilled worker stream and the international education stream. Now you can use the web form to inform the MPNP of your intention to change your employment, request a work permit support letter, request a nomination certificate extension, inform MPNP of changes to your express entry profile. Now, this is the option that is relevant for that particular information that you want to supply. So there's a pre-questionnaire here that says, have you already received a nomination certificate? If the answer is no, then go ahead and say no. Then it asks for your name, email, MPNP file number, and you would have received that in your email subsequent to submitting your application, and you will enter the last 6 digits of your file number here. And then it says what best describes your situation. Then you'd look for the option that says I have a new express entry profile. And once you select that, then you will answer another series of questions. It says, please note that once you receive a base nomination, that's if you're not going through the express entry route, then you cannot add an express entry profile and switch to express entry nomination. Like I showed you, it's final. Their decision is final. So if you don't link your express entry profile to your MPNP profile before receiving your nomination, then you have to apply through the base nomination. So you'd go the other route, but you can't go through express entry. If you wish to receive an enhanced nomination, which is the express entry, you will need to withdraw your application. And this is particularly if you had already received your nomination. They're saying if you want to go the route of express entry, you will have to, after going through all of that, withdraw your application and submit a new expression of interest profile and reapply. Now, I don't know who would do that. That's just information to note. This is where you'd enter your express entry profile number, your job seeker validation code, and then it says right here, IRCC letter with express entry profile number and job seeker validation code. And then you have to choose the file. So wherever you save that on your computer, you choose the file, you upload that particular letter, then you select that you have acknowledged that filling out this form, your information will be forwarded to the program officer responsible for your MPNP application, and that all requests are subject to review before approval. Select you're not a robot and then you submit. So I will link this in the description for those who are intent on going this route of linking your express entry subsequent to completing your MPNP profile. So once you have successfully linked your express entry profile to your MPNP, then you are just pretty much waiting for your nomination. And once you have received your nomination, then you accept by logging into your IRCC account, accept the nomination through your express entry profile. Your CRS score will automatically be updated. So once you have made the link, once you receive your nomination, then almost right away, your CRS score, so whatever you went into the express entry pool with, then it will be automatically updated with the 600 points that you have received from the province. Now, once that has happened and you have signed into your express entry profile portal to accept the nomination, then you just wait. You wait for an invitation to apply, and then you submit your PR application. So once you accept the nomination, you wait for the express entry draws to happen. That happens periodically, sometimes up to 4 or 5 times per month. So you just wait, and after receiving an invitation to apply, then you can submit your permanent residency application to IRCC, including as part of your documentation your provincial nomination and supporting documents. And pretty much that is it. I'll just leave you with some tips when you are submitting your full application, be it for the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program or for the Express Entry Profile. You want to make sure that all the documents are clear, readable, and if necessary, translated into English or French by a certified translator if they are not already in English or French. Organize your documents in the correct format, and it is usually specified how they want. Follow all the size requirements, follow all the important information that you are supposed to note. And of course, for the MPNP, there is a non-refundable 500 Canadian dollars. You will not be able to submit the application without that fee. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. If you have any more questions, please use the comment section. If you found value in the content, please give it a like, as that does help the information to reach more people. Subscribe if you have not done that, and you can go ahead and share this video so other persons can also benefit. As usual, drop your comment or your feedback in the comment section. My videos are based on the questions that are asked, and I'm sure if you have a question, other persons also have a question. I appreciate you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.